Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. Return starts at the 9. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Oops, knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that and drives ahead.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring can lead to a lot more.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. It's complete to Hollins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Operating from the gun, here's May. Connection made to Hollins. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball bounced. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Henderson here from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here's made in the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. Big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On the gun, it's May. Good play on football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Crazy.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And by his back here is Shenty. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. That's him on a quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, here's Lamar. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. And the Patriots come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. Won't get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. It's May from the end zone. Henry on the catch. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
No gain on the play.
Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is Genty on 2nd. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
He was looking for Mark Andrews, and that brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have a touchdown. Let's see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We got some laundry on the field. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
18.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? This offense in position now. It's first and goal. He's on up here for Lamar. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. May now from the gun. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to Travion Henderson. A gain of 4. It's now a second and 6 at the 31-yard
So
line.
second and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Second and 6 coming up here. Made a throw it. Running right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
A gain of 12.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's May. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
In formation for the Patriots.
Before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. gun. Here's Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Looking to throw, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can...
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 17. Patriots 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Crazy.
First down throw for May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
May trying again here on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
A gain of a yard.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Didn't lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play. Here he goes. 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
On 1st down, Jackson. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Genty from the gun. Down to 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 24, Patriots 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. On the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. May now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. May throwing for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
It's a turnover on
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
Change it. What? Hey, report. Report.
Another give here to Jency. Giving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Trying to get it with the option. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Might want to leave that call in the old college game, Brock. We love seeing that, right? We both cover college, too. But probably a reason you don't see NFL offenses running that.
Yeah, the college kids, they're making some money these days, but not as much as these pros. And there's a reason that you protect that most important asset.
Oops, knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. He's going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
May looking to throw. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. May. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Again, it's May. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Getting out to his left. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Ravens 27, Patriots 9.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. And off to Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're mad.
Give them 9 on that run. They've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get hot! Get 80! It's hot!
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hands up! Get on!
This one's set up for Lamar. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose. You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now he much more.
He's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gibson. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. May now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
On stage, right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's May again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. We've set it down from 37.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Patriot
Going again. It's May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Here's May. Chased out to his right. Henry on the catch. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of
So 20 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Buys time, rolling right. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. They'll toss it. Genty. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ravens close to another step towards perfection, 15-0. Giving this to Genty. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Ross. 9 to go now on second down. Counter give to Genty. And this is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Really two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Quick slant, that's Williams. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Made a throw it. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And the final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.